Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last 10 Gamers, and welcome. So today we're talking chest rigs. Now, if you've been looking all over the internet and trying to work out how best to carry your fighting equipment, this is a great option. Number one, it's light. Number two, it's quick to throw on in case you get yourself into a firefight. And number three, it can serve sort of multiple applications depending on how you configure it. So I've got a number of different chest rigs that I've been testing out over the last few years, and I'm going to sort of highlight the advantages of some to the disadvantages as well. So first off, this is my main rig. If you see me out on the field, this is what I have on. And why do I have it on? That's the important question. First off, we've got access to 3 cells. Each one of these cells can hold up to 2 AK magazines. That is extremely important. Now, the disadvantage of these 2 cells is that if you take a magazine out, you lose something called magazine retention. And I've had it when I've been at a few urban sites where this can just rattle and fall out and you lose that. So a future modification will be elasticate these pouches. So it's something you need to take into consideration. How well will that rig hold your type of magazine? So the next thing I want to consider is, will you be breaching rooms? Will you be in an urban environment? Will you need something to hold grenades to help you clear them? So this particular rig on either side has access to 2 small pouches. These 2 small pouches could be used as maybe a milsim for navigation aids such as a compass and little gadgets like that. But in this case, I've just got it filled with the grenades because I can clear as many rooms as I bloody need to. So now I've covered this rig, the second little thing is the harness setup. The chest rigs are configured in all sorts of use A's, B's, C's sort of configuration of harness, and that's basically how the strap looks over your back. And in this particular design, the 2 curves come over the back and they cross and meet in the middle, holding this very comfortable, very nicely padded section in the center. So really think about that, and if you can, get a hands-on with the chest rig that you want. So let's keep moving. We'll talk about some of the chest rigs that I've tested out. So next up we have the Chi-Com chest rig. In my opinion, this is one of the most bang for buck chest rigs you can kind of get. You can equip this either with AK magazines or M4 magazines, and it's been used in the hills of Afghanistan for absolutely years. The Russians have made versions of it. That chest rig that you saw previously was a version of this. The only disadvantage of this is you can only hold 3 magazines across the front. You can fit in double stacked M4 at a real push, but at the sides you've got these 2 little pouches once again for grenades, but they are weirdly shaped and a lot of airsoft grenades won't fit there. But once again, for a mission, this is perfect. Everything you need without any of the clutter. Lots of other tactical equipment or mole systems will tempt you to put another pouch on to hold something else, something that you don't need to actually fight with. Keep your fighting equipment and your living equipment, especially in a milsim, separate, so that you can grab one if you need to fight and you're not grabbing your tactical toilet roll by mistake. Anyway, let's have a look at another rig. Remember, last thing about this one, super cheap. I believe this is under $20. You can find it even under 10 in some places. So the next rig is a little bit more expensive. This one is a configuration of the pouches I want, a mole panel. It's very simple. The back is mole looped and you can stick whatever you want on it. The issue that you find with these is, since the mole loop won't sit as tightly as the stitching, you feel that you can feel the actual rig further out from your body, especially if you drop a gun down the front. It will stick out further, it'll feel a little bit weirder. Another thing with this particular harness is the harness is different. It relies on a Velcro system at the back. You can see, as it's just me in the studio at the moment, I can't fasten it completely. I can't get my hand around the back. So in the factor of throwing this on a firefight, it'll be a little bit difficult. But the great thing about these mole systems, you can configure them however you want. You can have a smoke pouch here, you don't like it there, you can flip it to the other side. Say you're doing an urban CQB clearing, you can quickly slap your grenades on, you can take them off when you're doing a different mission, so you can change it to the mission that you're actually on or the scenario for that particular game. So that's something to take in consideration. Now I'm going to show you the final rig. So for the final setup I'm going to show you, this is a D3 chest rig designed by Haley Strategic. And in my opinion, this is one of the best chest rigs on the market. The issue is with the price. It, number one, sits extremely flush against the body, much flusher than any of the Russian counterparts that I've had. And number two, it has everything that you need, like the other ones, without any of the fluff. But it gives you options, and options is very important. Now this is my friend's personal rig, and he set it up with 4 M4 mags across the back with the elastic bungees, keeping them retained, and that's extremely important, unlike my chest rig where I'm throwing magazines at everyone. So on this side we've got ourselves a quick Velcro pouch. You'll notice that this Velcro is a lot stronger and a lot tougher to get off than the Velcro on my rig that is both beneficial and very noisy, but we all know the tactical way of getting Velcro off. So on this side we've got the same again, perfect for smoke pouches. These are more sim soccer type games. You can fill that with smokes on both sides. You can be dashing them, clearing them across streets, or even grenades themselves. On the front here we've got two grenade or pistol pouches depending on how you configure it. Like I said, this rig is extremely modular, and what's even more modular about this is you can unclip this. There's a Velcro panel around the back here, and you can attach this to a plate carrier. So you've gone from a recon sort of setup instantly to something that's going to actually protect you from them deadly plastic balls. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'd really like to hear your feedback below, and my overall advice to picking a good chest rig out is get your hands on that, take a look at the different offerings that are out there, see what people have got on the field, see what works, and just write down how you play and what you need, and you'll find the chest rig for you out there. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I've been some help. Well, I'll see you next time.